whether it's been Kalani Kosa-Rienzi on the inside or Christian Soto. The two midfielders from the Huskies have helped keep them in this game. Both very active, providing a lot of outlet balls. Nice little pirouette. Woo. Cheers. Parrish forgot something.
This is FIFA. That right stick, couple circles.
A lot of guys don't have the confidence to make a move like that. In a game like this in general, yet alone down 2-0 with 5 minutes to go. Good on him.
Long throw pending. Saylor coming for it. Ostrom picks up the second ball. He wants to get on that left foot. Soto. Oh yeah, unmarked at the top of the box. Ipe wins the foot race. And then Tevez, he could play it over to Strobeck. He's trying to stay on side. Outside of the boot ball that Soto read just well enough. And here we go the other way. Lucas Meek trying to win this foot race with Oscar Ogren. Junior from Sweden, as cool as you like, plays it out to touch. Matt Kerman, semifinalist. It's a National Player of the Year award. One of 15 semifinalists, first team all ACC. That center back has been so solid throughout his career. Now Ostrom here with 4 minutes to go. Throws it in. Ostrom, that's a good ball played in! Saylor was there but couldn't put it on frame. Still in play. Ipe just gets it out. Kept in by Kosa-Rienzi.
Good ball.
Finds Meek. Getting back on that right foot. Saylor to play back across. Great attempt! Robin, the other center back to center back. Deflected out.
I actually thought this came off Oscar Ogren. Watch this thing pop back up. Go to the center back. Over the left shoulder, drops it. Who does this hit?
Hits Paul. 12 and 1.
He does hit Elijah Paul. Great job by their captain, Audrey, by the way, coming back over, because even the slightest bit of pressure throws that viewpoint off.
Wow. Huskies almost made this a really wild last 3 minutes, but they're not done yet. Again, they scored 2 goals in 3 minutes and 11 seconds the other night against Georgetown, the semifinal, in a 2-1 win. Can they replicate it here? They're going to have to. Burks on it. Low ball driven in. Played out by Diop. 5th corner of the match. Everyone's coming forward. Maybe Sam Feller, the goalkeeper, as well. He's looking for instructions from the sideline. They're wondering. Fowler keeps looking. Eventually they say, no, stay there. Low ball. Flicked on. Falls for Tevez. Flipped on again, and Marks is there to get it. Whoa.
It's certainly not the second half and overtime performance we saw by George Marks in that Notre Dame victory, but he's had to make a couple here in the second half.
Brandon Parrish to ice it. 1v1 with Fowler. Good recovery by Saylor. This is good. Tick, tick, tick. Clock is the biggest enemy. And the Clemson faithful made the drive from 4.5 hours away. Starting to feel it. That 3rd star on the crest. Coming to Columbia, South Carolina. In just over 90 seconds, if the boys can hold on. Play it short to Parrish. He's down. Sorry, to Clemson, South Carolina. Those Gamecock fans probably hate that. Sorry. Daniel Radford saying, wind the clock. Do not stop it. Clock is still running. As the yellow card is about to be brandished for Lucas Meek. We're under a minute. A senior-led team that Mike Noonan said, I've done more listening than talking ever in my career. This is a player-led group that had been through battles, had been through heartbreaking penalty kick losses in championship game in the NCAA tournament. Most of this group had lost to UVA, the ACC championship 2 years ago. Surviving injuries to their strikers, moving things around, changing guys up, persevering through all of that, through back-to-back penalty shootouts, one up at Oregon State, the #1 overall seed, on their field in Corvallis to get here to the College Cup, then beating an ACC foe in Notre Dame, and taking 10 seconds away from glory. The Tigers have done it. The celebration begins. The first title since 1987, one of the blue blood programs, is back atop of the heap of men's college soccer. Clemson Tiger fans are streaming onto the pitch. They're yelling, "You can't be on it." The kids don't care. The fans don't care. They want to be part of history. Huskies had an unbelievable season, getting past that quarterfinal roadblock for the first time to get to the final, first time in program history, but falling shy to this Tigers team that was just better through this 90 minutes.
That's what happens sometimes down is sometimes your level's just off and you get outplayed. This wasn't about one team being better than the other. Equally matched the two foes, but who could be better on the day? And Clemson Tigers answered that. And to be honest, they did it in 30 minutes. 30 minutes of the first half, they were brilliant. They scored 2 goals in the opening 15. They're gifted one by Sam Fowler, a second one, brilliant build-up play. Isaiah Reed grabs both goals. Turns out their top scorer is going to be one of their forwards. It's not going to be a midfielder and Pipe. But so many questions asked of this team as the season went on. You lose your James Brighton, the leader, a striker. You lose Mohamed Say. Red cards, injuries, rotation. I joked with Mike Newton that I ran out of paper tracking the movements for this team because they changed so many times, but that's what they had to do. You don't always get to play the way you want to. You have to play the way that you have to. And that man right there is now atop college soccer as the best team in the entire NCAA. It's the company that he's kept in terms of wins and draft picks in the ACC and the global landscape. He's right there with all of the greats. And finally, he has his star. You can watch the rest of the trophy presentation on the ESPN app. We'll have some interviews as well. Final thoughts, Devin, on the College Cup and the champions before us. Deserve it. You love to hear the stories. You know where the press, the power, the goals, all of that can come from. But the character of these guys, the resilience that Clemson has shown all season, brilliant. And the Huskies, they'll be back. They will be back. But tonight, today, is the Clemson Tigers' day. Mike Newton and team, the College Cup champions for Todd Koulis, Johnny Hanna, Devin Kerr, our entire crew. I'm Dallin Cuff. So long. Hoops is next.